going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time for the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we're on round 32 and we'll be racing on Dragon Trail Gardens Reverse for 9 laps, and we'll be using Gr.4 car for today. So let's just gonna go and get ready and get started. So this is gonna get very challenging that this will might be prepared. So just gonna be able to choose any Gr.4 car whenever I have to choose. So this is definitely might be going fast and very challenging. We'll be able to get ready. So let's just gonna be able to get started out for us. So looks like time to be able to get ready to go by using the Volkswagen Scirocco Gr.4. So this is gonna be able to use with a TDOC library, and now this is gonna get everything. We'll be ready to take the understeer skills. We might be able to take the advantage chances that this is gonna get everything ready to go. So looks like this is gonna be good to be able to take on 6 minute and 40-second practice. So let's just gonna be able to drive quickly before we might be able to join in session of the race, because this is gonna get everything. We'll be prepared for this challenge, and then this is gonna be able to take a lot of skills we might be able to have. So good thing that this is gonna be very good to go, and now this is gonna be able to take plenty much more skills, and then just gonna be able to go on the racing medium tires as well, because this will might need to take a lot of skills to be able to take well efficient, and then this is gonna might have to take a little bit more time that this will might be able to beat the lap times that this is gonna get everything ready to go. Now let's just gonna get everything ready, and then this is gonna get everything will be started. So good thing that this is going to be able to race again for a different category for another round of the race. But good thing that taking 2 rounds by using Group 2 is definitely might be pretty challenging and pretty extreme. So looks like just going to be able to have to stay focused to be able to stay well maintained, because this is going to get pretty fast that this is going to be able to have. Now let's just going to be able to take plenty much more turns that this is going to be able to coming in. So good thing that this is going to be able to have another moment of all the chances. We might keep it going, but always gonna have to keep going faster if we might be able to have to stay focused if we might be able to take. So looks like taking on the left style turn is gonna be able to take a little bit more handling to be able to stay on position. Just gonna keep folding up the apex, and then this is gonna get everything. We'll be able to make sure, because this is gonna get very challenging that this is gonna be able to take a different methods by racing on the reverse track. Now let's just gonna be able to take one good clear ways that this is gonna be able to get in for. Now the hairpin is gonna be very tougher, so just gonna be able to make sure whenever you can, because this is gonna get very stronger that this is gonna be able to keep up on it. So this will might be needed that this is gonna be able to take plenty much more inside turns we have to get. So let's just gonna be able to take plenty much more skills to be able to do properly. So good thing that this is gonna be able to take a lot of practice before the race begins by today. So this is gonna be very good, because just gonna be able to keep up the hard work by using Gr.4 cars or any other cars that this is definitely might be eligible to be able to use, because it's gonna be able to have everything will be ready to go. So good thing that this is going to be able to take one good pressure ways that this is going to be able to master all the skills of the track, and looks like just going to be able to master on the garden layouts of Dragon Trail. But this is going to be able to take the reverse. We might get everything going in. Okay, looks like no sign of a ghost car, and this is definitely might be very good if we might be able to have to take plenty much more times until we might be able to get ready. Okay, looks like there you go. This is going to get everything a little bit closer there. Now this is going to get very challenging to be able to race on the reverse course layout. This is definitely might be very different that this is going to be able to take prepare. We might be able to take plenty much more skills if we might be able to learn to overcome it, because this is definitely might be getting the strong method is going to get everything a little bit tighter to be able to get. So just gonna be able to make sure, because good thing that taking for a little bit more practice, and then this is gonna get everything will be ready, that this will might be able to take the challenge, we might get prepared. Okay, let's just gonna get everything in, and then just gonna have to take that turn after taking that corkscrew is gonna be able to coming in. Now this is gonna get everything a minimum amount strategy that this is gonna be needs for the tires, because this is gonna get very packed, and then maybe this is gonna be able to take two choices to be able to use. Racing medium tires are definitely might be well efficient, so it's gonna be very possible that this is going to be able to take on the middle part of the lap, that this is going to be able to going in for only one pit stop for use. And anything for the racing hard tires, that this is going to get well extended, if anything else, that this is going to be able to take less than 9 laps, because this is going to get everything well strategized, that this is going to get everything well organized for a pit strategy. So just going to be able to make sure, because this is going to be a very tough race, and this is going to get everything a little bit well handling. If we might be able to take the inside turns, we might get the chance, we might come in. But this is all about taking the apex, that this is going to be able to keep coming in. But this is going to be doing perfectly, we might just fine to go in it, and then just going to be able to make sure that the hairpin is going to be the most hardest thing that we need to be able to master it. Alright, looks like gonna have to keep up, only down for a minute left, and then this is gonna be able to get centered to be able to have a 3-lap practice. So this is gonna get everything ready to go, so this will might be able to do perfectly check that this is gonna be able to get. Okay, looks like just gonna have to take a few more range gap distance. Is gonna be able to coming in, and then this is gonna be able to do perfectly, if we might be able to keep up to be able to make the most fastest lap we'll be able to approve, because this is going to get very slightly better, that this is going to be able to master the track in reverse, and this is going to get everything will be ready to go. So just going to be able to take a little bit more warm-up time until this will might get everything started. Okay, just going to have to stay strong and stay steady, and then the first turn is going to be able to take the flying corner, that this is going to get everything well situated, that this is definitely might need to be able to take a lot of handling pressure, that this is going to be able to stay on. The left turn of the track is definitely okay, so this is going to be work perfectly, if we might be able to do much more freestyle turn ways, that this is going to be able to going in besides braking. But if possible, whenever it gets too handling for it, because just going to have to take one breaking point, that this is going to be able to coming in. Now looks like it's time to get ready to join in session of the race, and this is going to get everything will be prepared. Alright, so that was so hard, that finally made it into the 4th place by the start. Now this is definitely might be very brilliant, that this is going to be able to have a very good understeer Group 4 car for the race. So looks like oversteer cars are definitely might be getting ready to go, and this is going to get everything will be able to get evened out for the balance rate, that this is going to get everything ready for this race. So just going to have to wait for everyone to get ready to go. So this is going to be able to take a 2-minute warm up, that this will might be able to get ready to get started. Alright, let's just going to go and get ready, and then looks like one of the hybrids are now definitely saw a library design I just currently use, so this is definitely might be very good to be able to have a very good opportunity for this race, that this is going to be able to keep it going. Alright, just going to be able to have that blind corner first turn is going to be able to coming in. Now this is going to get very excellent, that this is going to be able to take the strong race, we might get everything determined. But this is going to get everything well prepared, if we might be able to start the qualifying race, because this is going to get harder and easier to get, the tougher we might be able to deal a lot of corners, that we must master it to be able to perform it. Practice makes perfect, always going to have to keep up and then do the best you can. This is going to get everything well skill matched, that this is going to be able to increase for the driver rating, that this will might be able to take the chances, we might have a very good point leading in for. Now, just gonna be able to go easy on that hairpin turn, because this is gonna get very tougher to be able to take the inside, that this will might be able to go possible to be able to get in. Now, looks like just gonna be able to take one good slipstream passing in, and then Psycho Crowley is here. Okay, this is gonna get better. Now, this is definitely might be the turn references, like the Laguna Seca. So, this is definitely might be different, because we're racing on the Dragon Trail Gardens layout in reverse. Now, looks like this is gonna be it until one lap daily workouts by taking the out lap will might coming in, and then this is going to get everything will be prepared. Now this is going to be able to take a 10-minute qualifying time, because this is going to get everything will be able to do one fast lap, but this is going to be able to determine about drivetrain Group 4 cars will might be able to work in to be able to keep up on it. Alright, let's just gonna go and get started, because 10 minutes on the clock. Let's go and get ready to get started. So, looks like a few of them bringing out the racing medium tires, and now only other two that also bring out the racing hard tires. So, this is gonna get everything well balanced out, that this is gonna get everything we might strategize, but this is gonna get very challenging if we must be very careful. Well, good thing that was a little bit embarrassing to take that on the first turn, so let's just gonna be able to do this for one good clean race, so he'll be able to prove it much very worth a bit, and this is gonna get very challenging. We might get better. Okay, looks like going on the green for SR, we might start taking the progress, we might get everything ready. But this is going to get everything we might follow up the apex, and this is going to get everything we might do perfectly. We might be able to get started to take the time attack qualifying round, that this is going to get everything will be prepared. Now, we're just going to be able to take a little bit more running time, and then this is going to get everything will be ready to be sure. Just going to go in and take that turn to be able to perform the corkscrew turn, that this is going to be able to take it in. Now this is definitely might be the turn reference, folks. This is going to get everything will be needed to perform properly, that this is going to be able to coming in to get a good quick turn. Now this is going to get everything wide open on the right turn at the final corner. This is going to get everything well performed to be made, and then this is going to be able to do quickly to be able to go faster. Now, looks like qualifying time begins right now, and then this is going to be able to have the best turn we might do perfectly, that this we might need to get. Okay, that's just going to get everything going. And it looks like yellow flag just called in, and then looks like there's going to be a little bit of investigation going on, and then it finally solved it for it. Now, looks like the left freestyle turn is definitely might be pretty difficult compared to the forward version, and then this is going to get very challenging. We might need to get prepared, and then just going to do the best method turns, that this is going to be able to coming in. Now this is going to get very excellent to be able to take a lot of understeer turns. We might come up and do quicker ways to be able to get in. Okay, that's a very good excellent turn, and now just going to be able to keep re-accelerating the throttle, that this is going to be able to holding on for. But I hope that this is going to be able to take the first one, might be able to get everything started to be able to reach up onto the top positions, and then this is going to get everything coming in. Okay, that was a very hard turn. Just going to be able to make sure don't get onto the track. Okay, looks like P3 is now definitely might be getting closer to be able to take one attempted overtake. Just going to be able to make sure to be able to take it slow and steady. Alright, looks like this is going to get very fierced up on it. And here it goes. Looks like one coming out of the pits to be able to get ready to go. And now looks like this is going to be able to start the fast lap time is going to be able to coming in. Now looks like just gonna be able to take a little bit more time because everything goes by the pressure. We might be able to stay focused. We might give a chance. We might get in. Now, looks like this is gonna be able to starting out on 7th place by giving a 1 good achievable fast lap time. So maybe this is gonna get very challenging. That this is gonna get everything will be needed to be able to get well focused. Okay, looks like, oh man, well, due to the prevent distractions, but it might need to take some time to be able to get repairs for it, so it'll be able to automatically fix because this is going to be able to take a second round for having a new fresh tires that this is going to might be needed to be able to make sure because this is going to get very tougher to be able to get closer to get. Okay. Hazard lights might be turned on due to the accidental collisions that this is going to get everything a little bit harder to get. Alright, it's all fixed and resumed and good to go, and now this is going to be able to keep on track, and then this is going to get everything well focused on the skills that this is going to be able to coming in. Now, even if possible, when the front tires are definitely might be getting a little bit depleted because this is going to get very harder to get because this might be considered that this is going to be able to take a lot of pit strategy. We might be able to come in. So let's just going to be able to change and keep using the racing medium tires, and then this is going to be able to keep going until this will might be able to take plenty much more time until the qualifying will be over soon. Alright, it's good to go, and now let's just gonna have to keep that beauty Scirocco. We might be able to keep going to be able to make it faster and quicker, and then this is gonna be able to go again to be able to take the out lap we might be able to have. Alright, so looks like it's only down for 4 minutes remaining of the time, and then this is gonna get everything closer. If this will might be able to have to do 1 faster lap time is gonna be able to get, but it's going to be able to take plenty much more handling turns that this is going to be able to stay on focus because this is going to get everything a little bit longer to get. Okay, looks like just going to keep going on the understeer turn is going to get very challenging and getting in, and then this is going to be able to take it nice and slow. We might be able to deal with some location turns that this is going to be able to coming in. Okay, looks like time's about to be almost run out soon, and then this is going to be able to get ready to take the last 2 laps around the track, and this is going to get everything will be prepared. If this is going to be able to take a very challenging race, that this is going to be able to go catching up on it. Okay, here we go. This is going to be able to coming in, and then this is going to be able to take this corkscrew that this is going to be able to going in and take the hard right. Now, looks like the time record that definitely might be very challenging. We'll be able to be prepared. 1 minute and 41 seconds. This is definitely might be giving the 1-for-1 sign. Is definitely might be going in to be able to get everything ready to go. Alright, now let's resume for the time, and then this is going to get everything well packed, that this is going to get everything ready to go. But this is going to get very stronger and better, and then this is going to get everything well quick to be able to make sure, because the time is about to get everything well progressed, that this is going to be able to coming in. Okay, just going to take that left turn. Is going to get everything smoother and quicker, and then this is going to get everything a little bit harder to be able to perform the technique, that this is going to be able to give a good clean turn. Okay, just going to stay on it, and then this is going to be able to keep it up until this is going to get everything swallowed up by the apex. Now, just going to be able to be sure, because this is going to be a well-tight race, that this is going to be able to keep coming in. But this is going to get everything a little bit closer to be able to stay on track, and then this is going to get very stronger to be able to end up in last place. But has to be able to keep up, because this is going to get very tougher, that this is going to be able to take one last final request to be able to going in to be able to reach up onto the top position, but this is going to get very tougher to be able to make sure, because do the best understeer turns whenever you can, but this is going to get everything work perfectly for the oversteer cars, that this is going to get everything stronger, we might be prepared. Now, looks like this is going to get everything quickly to get, and now this is going to be able to coming in and back onto the position that whenever it's going to be able to get closer. So just going to be able to do the best handling turns we might need to get, because this is going to get stronger, and we might be able to try to keep up to be able to make it for one new set of a lap time, that this is going to get everything well properly that this we might need to get. Okay, let's just going to be able to take that strong turn, is going to be able to get quickly to be able to get slower and steady, and then just going to keep pressuring up on the throttle, and this is going to get very harder to get. So it looks like 5 seconds remaining, and then this is going to get everything will be proceed onto the finish line, that this is going to be able to proceed to the final lap, that this is going to get everything will be prepared. Now looks like this is going to be able to give the overtime lap remaining standing there, and then this is going to get everything will be prepared, that this is going to get very stronger to be able to get started out for. Now looks like the 19th place is definitely might be going in the way bottom, and then this is going to be the very hard challenge, that this is going to get everything will be prepared. Now, even if possible that this is going to be able to use the racing hard tires, that this will might go overextended, that this is going to be able to keep up on it. So that will might deal with the occasions that this is going to be able to take the effects of the racing medium tires. That could get very situated, that this is going to be able to stay on the grip that much longer, that this is going to be able to take a little bit much harder to get. Now, looks like going in to take that final stretch, and then this is going to be very good, and looks like this is going to be able to starting out on 18th place, but looks like this is going to get very well tougher, that things will might need to be able to keep up, and then looks like just going to have to do a lot more work, that this is going to be able to take on with some mid-engine Group 4 cars. Now everything is going to get very challenging, folks, because the race is going to be very tougher and very challenging, that this is going to be able to get ready. Understeer cars are definitely might be able to take the risk, will might be able to get ready for the challenge, because this is going to get very difficult to be able to take plenty much more passes to get, but the longer it will might be able to take to deal with some oversteer Group 4 cars, that this is going to get very challenging, that this is going to be able to keep up on it. So looks like this is going to be a very tough race, that this will might be able to get ready. So this is going to be able to be prepared for one tough race, and also that this is going to get everything will be make sure, because this is going to be a very hard race, we might be able to get ready to get started. Alright, so let's just going to have a good clean race, and then this is going to be a very tough moment, that this is going to be able to take the best turns we might go in. Now, maybe this is going to be able to do the best ways, we might be able to change up the tires before this we might be able to begin the race, or even that if possible that this is going to be able to keep up on it. So this is going to be able to take a lot of progress, that this is going to be able to coming in. Okay, just going to give something for one good message thinking, and then this is going to be able to give everything we might get ready. Alright, let's go and get ready, and this is going to get everything we'll be able to get started for one good 9-lap race around Dragon Trail Gardens in reverse. So let's get started. Alright, here we go. Looks like round 32 on the Nations Cup, and then this is going to get everything will be ready to go. So let's go and get started for the drivers. So here is OG Molerman with the Alfa Romeo 4C with the anime style. Second place is M. Patel 2306 with the Ferrari 450 Italia. Third place is Osbero with the Renault Sport Magni Trophy. Fourth place is Justin P3 with the Mercedes SLS AMG Group 4. Fifth place is Tamara Cassian with the Hyundai Genesis. Sixth place is Don Calzone VIP with the purple Hyundai Genesis. Seventh place is Man 37659 with a Ford Mustang. Eighth place is Gracie Cap 78 with the Alfa Romeo 4C. Ninth place is Shabu 999 with the Chevy Corvette C7. 10th place is GT Racer X with the Nissan GTR Group 4. 11th place, the Cold Warriors with the IMSA livery style with the Corvette C7. 12th place is Slim Ski with the Nissan GTR Group 4. Cool livery. 13th place is TF #1 Pick with the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 4. 14th place is Wiz 13 with the Toyota 86. 15th place is Psycho Crowley with the Alfa Romeo 4C. 16th place is E Enforcer of the with the NSX Group 4. 17th place is Blizz 999 with the Renault Sport Magni. 18th place is myself with a nice Toyota OC livery Volkswagen Scirocco. 19th place is ATK Brothers Major with a Ford Mustang, and 20th place is Real Daddy T with the Audi TT Cup. Now, this is going to get everything we'll be able to get ready. This is going to be a challenge and master the track, and this is going to be able to do the best moment to see it. And then this is going to be able to have the best of luck to be able to take on 9 laps. And it's going to be all or nothing race to be able to have a 1 improved driver rating. And this is going to get very challenging. We might be prepared. So here we go. Rolling start is going on the green light, and then this is going to get everything will be prepared, because let this be a 1 strong race that this is going to get everything will be prepared. And then here comes the blind corner. This is going to get very harder that this is going to be able to keep up, and then looks like this is going to get very collided on that collision, because this is going to get everything well closer to be able to keep up. Ian Orser is now definitely receive a penalty occurred by the start of the race, and then here comes that left turn, just going to do freestyle handling, and then this is going to be able to keep up on it, because this is all about taking the grip. It's going to get everything well risk we might have to get. Now, looks like this is going to get very challenging, that this is going to be able to take the rough terrain, that this is going to get everything well situated to be able to take on the tarmac road, that this is going to be able to coming in. Now, looks like this is going to get very slower by the risk, and then this is going to get everything well quickly, and then here comes the hairpin, and this is going to be able to take 1 good window open ways that this is going to be able to get ready. Now, looks like this is going to get everything well closer, because this is going to get very tight quickly to be able to keep up, and then this is going to get very excellent that this is going to be able to keep up for having a 1 good race. And then here comes that corkscrew that coming in, and then this is going to get everything well slower and steady. Now, that was definitely might be very excellent. TF #1 Pick is now definitely might be able to going in to overtake Slimsky while I'm about to be able to coming in, and then this is going to get very stronger to be able to take that right turn at the final turn, and then looks like moving on to the second lap of the race, and this is going to be very good to be able to master the track on a different layout variation to be able to do 1 good way to keep it up. Now, looks like this is going to get very good performance, that this is going to be able to keep up, and then this is going to get everything well slower and steady, and then this is going to get very stronger to be able to keep up on it. TF #1 Pick is now definitely might be able to wait for the moment to come, and then just going to take a little bit dived in, and then this is going to get everything well quickly to be able to keep up on it, because oversteer versus understeer is definitely might be able to take the determined capability term is going to be able to coming in. So this is going to get very tougher, that this is going to be able to stay strong. Now, looks like this is going to get very closer to be able to keep up on the distance, and now this is going to get everything well situated for it. Then looks like just going to get everything well slower and then do a little bit more time. And then M. Patel is in the lead, and then he is about to be able to take the moment for his winning skills, that this is going to get everything well perfectly to be able to stay on track, that this is going to get everything will might give the motivation that this will might be able to take the chance. Now let's just going to be able to get ready, and then this is going to get very tougher ways that this is going to be able to keep up on it. Kind of say that I'm just definitely might be using a Total Drama OC library, that this is going to get everything to be pretty cute and surprising for it, and then looks like this is definitely might be able to give it one good slipstream attraction, that this is going to be able to take one good chance of an overtake, and this is going to get very closer to be able to reach up on it. Now looks like onto the third lap, only 6 more laps to go, and then looks like this is definitely might be very closer to get, but this is going to get very tougher to be able to let this TDOC library, that this is going to be able to coming in. Okay, looks like just going to be able to take that left freestyle turn, then going in on the approaching on that braking point, and then looks like gonna have to keep a good eyes check on the decreased SR whenever there's a mistake occur. So this is going to get everything well tougher, that this is going to be able to stay strong during this time of the race. Now looks like the Cold Warrior is in 10th place, and then looks like he's about to be able to catch up before TF number 1 pick and myself is about to be able to coming in, and then this is going to get everything will be able to take plenty much more speeding chance to be able to get in. Now this is going to get everything will be able to take plenty much more long straightaways, that this is going to be able to coming in. Now looks like approaching in onto the corkscrew, coming back in, and then this is going to get everything well handling, that this is going to get everything well closer to get. Now looks like this is going to get very closer, and then this is going to be able to take it much longer to get, and then looks like TF number 1 pick is now going to be able to reach up on the distance, and then this is going to get everything well closer to be able to keep up and stay focused on it, and then looks like this is going to get very well tighter, that this is going to be able to take the racing situation, that this is going to be able to keep going on to get it. So looks like just going to be able to make sure that the blind corner is going to be the hardest part at the first turn, is going to be able to keep it going and nice and steady for it. Best ways for the understeer cars, and now this is going to get very challenging for the oversteer cars, that this will might need to take plenty of work to be able to make a good improvement lap times, that this is going to get everything better. Now looks like getting nearly there to TF number 1 pick, and then looks like the steering handling on the tires is definitely might be getting a little bit loosened up on it. So this is going to get everything well extended, that this will be able to take midterms of this race, and then this is going to get everything will be able to keep falling up until this is going to be able to calling in onto the pits, because this is going to get very intense to be able to take a heavy turn, is going to get everything will might be able to do the rest. Alright, Stimskis is now in 12th place, and then currently on to 13th place, so this is going to be able to take plenty much more slipstream with my coming in. Just going to be able to give this one female TDOC, we might give it one politely overtake, and then this is going to get everything coming in, but this is going to get very tougher to be able to stay stronger, we might be able to endure. Alright, just going to keep going, and then this is going to be able to get the best call, we might be able to calling in onto the pits, and then this is definitely might be getting a little bit loose behind on the edge, and then this is going to get very stronger to be able to keep up on it. Alright, now approaching in onto the 5th lap of the race, and then this is going to get everything we might be able to stay carefully, because every understeer cars is going to get everything harder to get, but this race is going to get everything difficult, because this is going to be able to choose a different one until the next race we might be able to have a very good Group 4 race category. This will might come in. Okay, just gonna have to take plenty much more strong turns, and then things about to get a little bit depleted, that this is gonna be able to loosen up, and then causing a lot of collision occurs, that this is gonna get everything loosened up on it. Now, looks like getting a little bit far behind, and then this is gonna get very challenging to be able to make sure to be able to keep it up. And then this is gonna get everything a little bit harder, and oh man, looks like that was definitely almost getting cut off the track, and then this is definitely might be having a little bit trouble going on. Now, looks like Ian Enforcer is now coming in to be able to passing in on my current position. Just gonna be able to stay on the current position until he gets a wide open window open, until this is gonna get everything will be prepared. Now, looks like just gonna get everything will might stay strong and stay maintained. This is gonna get everything will be able to keep it going. Okay, looks like this is gonna get everything will might get prepared, because this is gonna be able to calling in onto the pits, and this is gonna get everything well excellent, that this is gonna be able to make sure, because this is gonna get everything will might needs to be able to change up the tires. Well, looks like this is going to be very tougher for this race, because this is definitely might need to do a lot of work, and then this is going to get everything will be able to stay on the halfway amount, because this is all about taking the progress. So looks like going drop down onto the last place, and then this is definitely where it's at, because decreased driver rating is definitely might be coming in by the result of the outcome, is definitely might need to do a lot of work, because everything is going to get stronger, but it also might need to do more practice to be able to keep up, to be able to choose a better Group 4 car, but this is going to get everything needs to be able to have. Alright, looks like going in and then getting a little bit far behind, so maybe this is going to be able to take plenty much more chances, that this is going to be able to have to pass through all the other drivers while entering in the pits, because this is going to get everything will not might need to be able to have to take plenty much more turns, because this is going to get everything will might needed to be able to get. So looks like Justin P3 in second place, and then Alfaro is in third. Now looks like they just definitely might be able to keep up, to be able to make it closer, to be able to reach up onto the top position, and then this is going to be able to take one good chance of a driver rating, that this is going to be able to coming in. Okay, looks like getting a little bit loosened up on that handling skills, that this is going to be able to keep up on it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have to take plenty much pit strategy, because they're about to be able to coming in, until this is going to be able to give one good call check for it. ATK Brother Smelter is now in. Then this is going to be able to take plenty much more time, and then looks like only 2 more to go, and now this is going to be able to keep up, to be able to endure, but this is going to get very stronger, to be able to have to take everything in. Now looks like the rest of the group on this road, before I'm about to be able to approaching in, that this is going to be able to stay strong, to be able to keep up on it, because this race is going to get very tougher for having a one moment terribly, folks, because this is going to get everything runner up, and then this is going to get everything going on to get. Okay, Psycho Proudly on the 18th place, and now he's definitely might be able to try to keep up on to Slimski and Grill Daddy T, and then looks like just definitely lost that turn, and then this is going to be able to keep going back up again. And then looks like this is going to be able to have the scene, that this will might coming in to make the approach, make one good cuteness overtake coming through, and then this is going to get everything well stronger, to be able to stay on it. Now looks like gonna get back onto the position, that this is definitely might be able to coming closer to get. Now looks like approaching in onto the 8th lap, and then this is going to get everything well stronger, to be able to get, and then there's the yellow flag, and then calling in for it, and then this is going to be able to take one good recovery attempt, that this is going to be able to make sure to keep it checked. Now looks like Blizz 999 is about to be able to keep up, and then Will Betty T has definitely might be able to force a way in onto the penalty line, to be able to force a way to slow down, and then looks like TF number 1 pick is in the pits, and then this is definitely might be given the best choice to be able to change up the tires. And then looks like coming back in to be able to take one good comeback that this is going to be able to coming in. Now looks like this is going to get very stronger to be able to stay on guard, and then this is going to get everything closer. Now looks like this is going to get everything one good attempted pass to be able to stay on it, and then this is going to get closer. And then this is going to get very quickly that this is going to get everything will might get better to get. Now looks like TF number 1 pick is back in the race, and now he is on 14th place. Now he's about to continuing on to catch up to Slimski, and then this is going to be able to take one good better chances to be able to take one good race finish that this is going to be able to coming in. Now looks like this is going to get very challenging that this is going to be able to stay on it, but this is definitely might be able to keep going in by on guard. So this is going to get everything will be able to stay on touch, and then this is going to get very stronger to get. But the fuel is about to be able to run out of gas soon until this race will be over soon. And then this is going to be able to take one good outcome result that this is going to be able to have to take one better chance of a driver rating that this is going to be able to get. Okay, that's just going to be able to stay on current position to be able to take much more acceleration on the throttle, and then this is it. Going on into the 9th lap, and this is going to be the final lap of this race, and this is going to be able to keep it going. But this is going to be able to take the best moment that this is going to get very stronger. Will might need to get, and this is going to get very challenging to be able to stay on it. Now looks like coming in, and oh, looks like Blitz 999 just definitely might be having a little bit handling problem that this is going to be coming in, and then this is going to get very collided for. Well, can't believe it, that was so close. Can't believe it that this is definitely might be able to have the under investigation underway, that this is going to get everything. We might be able to check some situation that this is going to be able to have. Now looks like this is going to get everything another moment of the race, and this is going to get very tougher that this is going to be able to reach up on it. Now looks like just going to be able to have to keep it going, and then this is going to be able to take plenty much more last minute chance that this is going to be able to get approaching in. Looks like this is going to be it. Okay, looks like 0.5 second on the ignoring track limit, so this is going to get everything. We'll be able to take a little bit more caution time that this is going to be able to deal a lot of more handling ways to be able to get. Now looks like just going to be able to keep up until reaching up onto the finish line, and then M. Patrell 2306 takes the win, and then this is going to be very good and excellent that this is going to be able to do perfectly. Will might get in. Now looks like this is going to get very tougher that this is going to be able to stay on track, that this is going to be able to go all the way. Now looks like just going to be able to force a way in onto the penalty line, and then looks like everybody took the finish, and then this is going to get everything will be ready until this is going to get everything will be proceed. Alright, looks like that was a very good race finish, and now this is definitely might be very good. If anything else might need to take one good option choice to be able to choose an oversteer and probably an all-wheel drive car that this will might get better. So, well, consider this that this is going to be able to give race precision by 3, and then just going to be able to keep up for this race, because this will might needs to do a lot of work that this is going to get everything will be needed to be able to make sure. So looks like that was a very good race, and then this is definitely might be very excellent to be able to take the tough challenge. We might get everything will be ready. Alright, that was fun. So looks like that was a very good race. So this will might be able to congratulate to M. Patrell for doing his best win, and then this is gonna get everything. We'll be giving one good outcome result that this is going to get everything in. So just going to be able to take a little bit more memory list that this might have. Alright, there you go. Congratulations for his win, and then this is definitely might be doing good. So looks like we did all the fun race we got, and then that was almost ran out of fuel, because this is definitely might be giving the best choice of a best winning moment. So this is going to be very good to be able to take plenty much more mid-engine Group 4 card that this is going to be able to stay stronger to get. But I can't believe it that was very closer to be able to reach up on it. So just going to keep up and keep trying until this is going to be able to do one perfect chance of a Group 4 racing opportunity, and this is going to get everything we might keep it going, and then this is going to be able to take strong risks we might need to get. So looks like this is going to be very good, and then this is going to be giving the time to be able to wrap this up for it. So well, still going to be able to keep stacking up with some more credits for only a few, so just going to be able to take plenty much more reward challenge that this one might coming in anytime soon for it. So just going to be able to keep trying to be able to choose a different Group 4 card that this one might coming in. So good thing that was a very good race on Dragon Trail Gardens, and then this is definitely might be very good for a Volkswagen Scirocco Group 4 with my Total Drama OC. Pretty good on the red color, but this is definitely might be able to have a very good variant type that this is definitely might be very cool to get. So good thing that this is definitely might be having a good time for this race, but it also might need to be able to be required to have a lot of work for this race. So maybe give or take that this is going to get very challenging, that this will might need to be able to get prepared. So I hope that this is going to get very worked up, that this is going to be able to take one good red Scirocco color. So maybe this is definitely might be doing a lot of good design, that this is definitely might be able to get everything we'll be able to be ready for. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification upload, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.